Hello, my name is Anne Cousins and I'm very happy to be reading in Skibbereen tonight. Thank you to Paul for inviting me along, and I'm going to read from Redress, which has just been published by Revival in Limerick. One of the great things about technology is that you can be beamed in to any part of the world really, and also that you can bring along your own props. So first poem I'm going to read is called Fitting. And it's about my father's coat. There it is. You can see it. It's actually a very nice coat. So here it is. Fitting. And who will wear our father's coat? Navy blue and lined with gingham. It was a bargain in Wallace's at the time. We agree he always had a sense of style. The fitting starts with the eldest son. Body too loose, sleeves too tight. He hands it to the brother, a bigger build. The sleeves too short for him. It refuses to close on his chest. 3 grandsons take a turn. Young shoulders stretch the coat. Son-in-law next, someone says. I bring it home. My husband suspects it won't go anyway near him. It hangs for a day or two on the banisters. Then I put it on, like a second skin, snug as anything. I roll the sleeves back to make stylish cuffs. I wear it all that day. By evening, my body heat has revived his smell. I breathe in his sweat one last time, pluck a few white hairs from the collar, then bundle it into the wash with some socks for company. It comes out like new. I take it everywhere with me now. Don't tell me there is something strange about a woman in her prime wearing her father's coat. It keeps the wind at bay. It's perfect for country walks or shopping. Deep pockets make a handbag redundant. And it carries sweets when I wheel a grandchild in the park. Last week, I brought it to the opera house and held it on my knee while Eddie Reader sang, and I wept for something. Fitting. Now the next 2 that I'm going to read concern one of my daughters. The first one is about adoption, and it tells the story of the day that my daughter's birth mother decided to trace her, and I have a little prop this time. I'll just show you this. So this little baby grow is going to be relevant. Baby clothes. The first time I undressed the child, the stump of the cord withered and dropped into my hand. And the clothes she was delivered in, the tiny vest with cream satin ribbons, the pink baby grow with the rabbit motif. I swaddled them in the candlewick wrap, tucked them in a box to be stowed away, ready for the day you would come to claim her. So on that raw March night, when you hammered on our door as if your very life depended on it, I was not surprised that my daughter's face looked at me from your tear-swollen face. She heard the commotion and tore downstairs. My daughter, your baby. I watched as you faced each other before she took fright and fled. And all I could do was offer you the bundle I had kept safe for 19 years. You pressed her baby clothes to your face, and I held you there on our hearth as torrents of grief flooded our house. That was baby clothes. And the last one is a Villanelle that I quite enjoyed writing, and it concerns keeping your teenage children safe at night. And my way of doing it was to get up in the night, put my trusty green Mac on over my nightdress, and trail around the town looking for a young one. Mac. The nights she went out and didn't come back. Fridays and Saturdays downtown, disco nights, I'd wake in the dark hours, put on my Mac. The long green one, she said, looked like a sack and would give the dogs in the street a fright, which never bothered me. But if she didn't come back from the edge of disaster, that hungry black abyss that lay in wait for our daughter might have eaten her up. So I got out of bed and put on my Mac over my nightdress and slipped out the back, drove around town in the middle of the night because I'd have died if she hadn't come back. Little girls staggered past, addled and racked by vodka and shots, boys coked up, ready for a fight. As I waited in the car, guardian angel in a Mac, to drive her and her friends to Burger Mac or Abracababra, whatever it took to finish the night. That was what I did, and that's how I got her back, driving round in my nightdress and the long green Mac. Thank you so much for listening to me. Good night.